All right, now the last you saw this food, I put a half a teaspoon of ground coriander. Now, we're going to sprinkle in a half teaspoon of salt in our wonderful vegetable mix. We are going to take and return all but about a quarter cup of the nuts. You want to save a little bit of the nuts. You'll see why. And we got a half a cup of unsweetened, ground, shredded type coconut. We're just going to add that coconut in there. We're going to stir this up. Now, the DUM, D-U-M, that's an Indian word and it don't mean stupid, cooking process called pot roasting, which is what you use, and you're not making a pot roast, but you're roasting in the pot, is a process whereby you get your spices in the butter, in the ghee, all hot and toasted and sizzling, and you put your ingredients in on top, and then what you do is you take yourself, and usually in India you would seal this with dough, but if you sealed it with dough and you closed it, you'd never be able to open it until it was done. So we use foil. I'm not going to put foil on this big cover because I'm going to open it so quick to show you. But now you got everything hot. You take yourself a half cup of hot boiling water and you just go around the edge of the pot and just pour this in along the sides. You want to get the nice steam coming up and you're going to seal. Whoa, baby! Freeze some traveling music, please! Gotta get the right size cover. This cover's for the other pot now. We'll sit this aside. Now, John, maybe he can show you what I got in the bottom of the pot here. I've got the ghee, which was a half a stick. That's 4 tablespoons. See how brown that is? 4 tablespoons of butter, clarified. We put in 1 wonderful cinnamon stick. We're going to take a long, slim red cayenne pepper, which we cut its head off. We're going to put that in there. Yes, sirree. The steam is arising. Now, the sizzle. We're going to take some spices. Yes. We've got ground cumin. We're going to take a half teaspoon of ground cumin. Sprinkle that in there. Oh, can you see the vapors? We're going to take a half a teaspoon of ground coriander. Sprinkle that in there. Give it a little shake. We're toasting those spices. We are going to take a half teaspoon of black pepper. Yes, black pepper. Every time you see the smoke, can you smell the fire? All right, now a half a teaspoon of turmeric. Yes. We are going to put in a teaspoon of salt. Now, this, let me show you at the bottom of the pot. The spices are sizzling. It's kind of hard to see because it's a deep pot. They're browning. We'll do that again. Yes, you see them as they spin past you. Boy, this stuff is hot. You got to watch out. Now, you got that. They're toasting up. They are getting all ready to go. Where's my rice? Oh, boy, now. Here is my wonderful rice. It is absolutely beautiful. It's been allowed to rest. And what I'm going to do is take, oh, listen to that sizzle. Take and put a layer of rice. That's right. Half of the rice goes in at the bottom. Makes a nice layer. See that steam coming up? That's half of the rice. Now, maybe I can show you. Maybe I can show you. We'll try. Let's see if I can show you what that looks like. See the rice at the bottom? Can't tilt it too far. So we got a layer of rice, and a biryani is a layered rice dish. Now, look at our wonderful vegetables. They're absolutely delicious. They've been dumbing, yes, dumbing on their own. Now, we're going to put a layer of vegetables in on top of our rice. Now, we'll just scoop these babies in there. A layer of vegetables. We'll spread them out. That's right, a layer of vegetables. And then, guess what? A layer of rice. That's right. Yes, sirree, Bob. Now, you're going to build this layer by layer. You may get 2 or 3 layers. Now, what are we gonna do, John? We're gonna put a layer of what?
Veggies.
Veggies, yeah! Hey, you see, even cameramen can cook. That's right. Now, we get this last layer of veggies in there. Spread them around. Oh boy, scrape that pot. All those wonderful spices. Now, get the last layer of rice in up on top. Get that in there. Yes, sirree. Get all of that rice out there. A nice layer of rice. And we're going to take and we're going to put in a half cup of boiling water again. Around the edges it goes. And we would put foil on top of this. Snuggle that cover up top. And let this simmer for about... Now, first I got to tell you, this is getting hot. Now, you turn that flame up real high to get the heat going and going and going and making lots of steam, and then you turn it down real low and you're going to let it simmer. When you come back, I'll tell you how long, so sit back, relax, and cook with fire, all right! All right, now, our biryani is dumbing along. Yes, the Indian pot roasting process, if this was sealed with dough, you could not stir it. You're going to cover it with foil so you can reach in there and stir it. Don't try this at home. It ought to have that title, Professional Madman on Closed Set. The Indians would take their pot and they'd shake it, yes sirree, to make sure the ingredients got mixed. They would shake it. When it was all shook up, it would be beautiful. And we'd put it out on a giant serving platter. Yes, kaboom! Now, look at this. This is outrageous. What we do is we're going to form this into a dome. This is on a tremendous serving plate. You've shaken it up thoroughly so that, whoo boy, that it is a wonderfully shaped mountain. Now, we've got some nice coconut, beautiful coconut, uncooked. We're going to sprinkle some coconut on top. Isn't that beautiful? This is a royal dish. Now, remember those cashews that we saved before? We'll sprinkle them up on top of here. It's absolutely fantastic. The aromas are to kill for. If you would like this recipe and you can cook this food, check out this information. All right! All right. This is outrageous. You're an outrageous audience. Look at this. A giant, beautiful biryani. It is absolutely gorgeous. This is enough to serve one hungry biker, yes? Or it may serve about a dozen of you folks. So, if you want to eat this food, and yes, you can cook it, remember, write in for the recipe, and remember the 3 most important things. Eat hot, ride safe, and